This week's AgriGold Feeding Farmers winner is the Thompson Farm, and joining me is Bill Thompson. Bill, let's first take maybe a little sidetrack. You have Thompson Show Feeds. Tell us a little bit about the history of that.
We started about 7 years ago. We got into 4-H through our kids, and we started making our own feed, and then had friends want it, and then we started manufacturing, and then it kind of grew from there, and now we're manufacturing for Ralco Show out of Minnesota, and it's a national company, and then we distribute it here locally throughout Ohio and Indiana and Kentucky, and
yeah, just locally, Ohio, Indiana, and Kentucky.
Yeah, I mean, anybody that calls, we can ship, and we do everything with it, and we actually bag and manufacture, use our own corn, and it's all produced right here.
And you've got some hogs too that help support the total number of families that the organization supports.
Yes, we're contract finishers. We have we own the pigs and then have guys that finish for us. We're got 40 to 45 barns and keep them full at all time, and that helps support our agronomy side by we use 100% of our corn right through the mills and goes right to the pigs.
Now, we talk about the agronomy side. What was spring like for you? Because everybody's got a little bit of a different story this year.
It started really good. We weren't really ready, but the ground was ready on Easter weekend, and we were one of the few that hit it hard, and ended up turning 80 degrees, and it came up really good. And then by the time we finished, the next day we had the 4.5-inch drowner, and we had trouble with emergence there, so we ended up having to go back and redo all the last couple of days and did about 700 acres of corn over again.
As you look at it now, how do you feel about where things are, and is the next step weed control?
Actually, that's what we've been working on. We got all the side dress done, and he's about 90% sprayed on the corn on the second pass, and the replant came up as good or better than normal, and it's still in a timely fashion, and it should be. We're still banking on 100%.
So you're still looking at a normal production year, even though the beginning was twice as hard as normal?
Yep, I think so. I mean, the beginning corn looks really good. It's knee high, nice and green. It's hit nitrogen. We just got done side dressing the replant, and it should take off here with this heat, and hopefully we get a shower here quick.
Now, if the neighbor's been driving by or they can see it from the interstate and know where you live, that's not a giant pool you're building out back. That's the foundation for a new grain bin.
Yep, that's correct. We, with the added pigs, we needed to up our production of corn, so we needed storage. So we're adding a 72 30-ring bin to put 280,000 bushels of corn in, and that'll let us grind all our corn right here at one facility.
Yeah, it's nice we take it out of the field to fall, but when you still got to have some the next July and August to get through the summer, you got to have a place to keep it, so you'll be able to do all that right here.
Yep, that's correct, and it goes back to managing your inputs and knowing what to take care of it, and it has to be #1 corn, so you need a good place to put it.
Ballpark, how many employees and how many in the family?
We have 15 in the family with parents, cousins, grandkids, and we have 7 full-time employees.
There you go. That's the story from this week's Week 2 winner of AgriGold's Feeding Farmers. And we're at Thompson Farms just outside, how far outside of Wilmington?
6 miles.
Just 6 miles out of Wilmington. We can hear the interstate in the background.